hi, it is William calling from Wee Wee Vlogs, and NAPA, N to the A to the P to the A, they have won Portugal's Festival da Canção with the song Deslocado, Dislocated. Dabon.
Hola! Hey, William!
Should we watch and react?
Let's do this!
You guys, this song caught a lot of people off guard. We always ask our readers, what songs should we react to? And ahead of Festival da Canção, people said Josh, people said Fernando Daniel, and people said Henka. But nobody told us about NAPA, so I am coming to this blind. Before we begin, I just want to point out that this song is having huge success in Portugal on the viral charts. #1, also on the top 50 in Portugal. It's got millions of streams globally on TikTok. It's in the viral charts in Luxembourg, Switzerland, Lithuania, Finland. The song is having a moment, and the meaning of the song, the group have explained this on Instagram. They shared a photo of two young men on the island of Madeira from the 1850s, and they're looking longingly at the water, and they said, quote, "In a time where life showed them few paths and isolation was punishing, these boys would have to conform with the reality of living in an island their whole life. 150 years later, we are lucky that life gave us a world to discover, and after we see the world, we can truly understand where's home." So this is clearly about being dislocated from your home, going abroad, perhaps longing for it. And indeed, there are lyrics to demonstrate that. Quote, "I count the days for myself with my suitcase packed. There was almost no space left for the longing I had carried. From the blue, I see the garden right behind the wing. Mother, look out the window. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home." And then the chorus, "No matter how it may seem, I'll never belong in that city. The sea of people, a different sun, the pile of concrete, it doesn't move me. It doesn't feel like home." So our man left the island, he went to the city, and he said, "I'm not here for this concrete jungle, okay? New York! Blah, 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 blah." Not for him. Not for him. All right. I have not seen this performance. This is exciting. We are hitting play.
He's
lost
feeling
in his
the
own world.
music.
Oh, wow. That is a look.
What a beautiful lullaby. I feel like I'm floating so
there's no
beautifully and
staging.
effortlessly.
It's very beautiful, though. Portuguese is so nice.
Not much shape here.
This is a slow build.
Okay.
Oh, it's the lady from the Black Mamba. The woman, the sex worker. The chorus is gorge.
Wow.
He is feeling it. It feels very pure,
A
very
little bit
real.
one note.
Very local pub mic night. Okay, yeah, let's work that knee, hunty.
If this was
Still
chamomile,
walking. She's
I'd
still
be
walking in
snoring
the
by
back.
now.
Hey, girl. Nice outfits, very White Lotus. The jackets of the instrumentalists. His voice is This is nice. I like it better when I close my eyes. Oh, that's nice.
Wow, he really believes what he's
Oh, and
singing.
an electric guitar.
Everyone's jamming along.
Okay.
There's a mood here. It's a chilled vibe.
He is so sweet, the lead singer. Oh, he's really nice.
Oh, you're sweet. It's got that whole library chic, you know.
Wow. Okay. You know what I think my issue is? Okay, let me start with the positive. I think that chorus is one of the strongest choruses we have at Eurovision this year. Dun, 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 dun. I've heard it once and I can like remember it. It builds. It's so melodic. It's very memorable. It's very sweet and it feels uplifting. And it falls on you gently.
So for me, as a non-Portuguese speaker, this does not cut through. What I will say, however, is this. My dear friend Bernardo Tavares Pereira actually sent some editor's notes through, and his review is very glowing, very joyous, very positive. He says, Deslocado has gone viral, currently sits at #1. In Portugal, it's got over 1 million streams. This song is really important to me. In many ways, it's a hymn to everyone that has been forced out of their hometown to live away from home and the feeling of not fully belonging somewhere.
In a year where we've got a whole lot of nasty, and I like nasty, don't get me wrong. Erica Vickman coming, Malta having a Kant crisis, Milkshake Man with his cream, I could go on and on and on. This is just very pure and sweet. It's like an antidote. So if people perceive those songs as filth, if they do, then this is like the anti-filth. I don't want to say the Bible, but this is like, I don't know, it's the antidote. And there are lots of older viewers of Eurovision still who will lean towards something like this. It is old-fashioned to my ears, and yet there's something comforting and warm, and it makes you want to smile.
For me, it's my bedtime story. It belongs in bed. Because I'm just like, da, 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 da. It is just so calming and soothing and yeah, it just puts me to sleep. And the staging isn't giving me anything other than grab your pillow, get a comfortable mattress, make sure there are no springs emerging from it, and snooze out.
Now, I like it better with my eyes closed, I said, and that's because we need to separate this from the staging. That Festival da Canção staging, there was no staging. It was some instrumentalists, and then you had the lady from the Black Mamba 2021 walking in the background. She is still walking, and she walked into the stage show. A part of me is like, that's appropriate, because this feels so authentic, local indie artist. Maybe you go to your pub on the weekend and they would be performing, and they'd be real good, so you put money in the hat. Like, they're good. They're not just there, because they can't find other work. They're there because they like connecting with the people. There's a warmth. I really like that. But a part of me is like, this needs something grander. It needs something bigger because it's maybe a little too mellow. It's maybe a little too mellow at the moment. But with some juju staging, if they zhuzh it up, give it a sprinkling of fabulous, this could be really nice. This could maybe even like a colorway. Like changing colors. You know how there's that one screensaver on the Mac and it's just colors changing, like from purple to orange to blue to green. They could even do something simple like that to keep that pure feeling, but just to make it a bit more eye-catching. I think we need a visual journey. We really need a visual journey because I would love to see this in the final and climbing high because I think juries would respect this music. I really do. But we got to get out of that semi-final first.
Longer than 3 minutes, and Portugal typically struggles. I know Salvador Sobral won and all the magic that comes with that, but generally, Portugal doesn't have an easy ride at Eurovision. So this, for me, is, wow, who's going to vote for it? Who's going to vote for it. Especially in a televote only semi? Girl.
The fact that it's trending, the viral charts in so many countries does give me hope, actually, that maybe people do want this kind of soothing music. The world has been very dark for a very long time. The new year, new American leadership thrust the world into uncertainty on a number of fronts. And I think people want some familiarity, some warmth, some stability. And this song is giving me that. We often talk about Italian music getting a bump at Eurovision, but I think people also love hearing Portuguese. People love hearing French, they love hearing Italian, they love hearing Portuguese. When it's done like this, when it feels so honest and sincere, the Portuguese is just beautiful. It feels smooth. There's a smoothness, a really lyrical quality when you hear Portuguese, and it's like you're riding a wave or something, and you're just like, yeah, sing to me, hunty. And I like that.
And it's so laid back. Even the wardrobe choice here is very a pajama jam session. Yeah, I don't think it's horrible. I just think it's not competitive. And I just think that there's no spark. I don't feel ignited. I'm just at this point okay, that was 3 minutes. That was 3 minutes.
I also like this message, this notion of longing. I think we've seen a few songs like this in recent years. Baby Lasagna had a song about longing, sort of leaving home and what that means and how that can be difficult. And apologies for all these cars. I live in a high crime area. Somebody just stole something. Do you hear that? I'm gonna wait.
NAPA are a very well-respected band. In Portugal, they've released 2 albums to critical acclaim, and they have a number 1 single that's currently sitting on top of their charts. They, as well as being respected critically, they also have commercial success. They've gone on tours that have sold out, and now, this track is like a new chapter in greater things to come. I'm happy for them. Actually, I think after this video, I'm going to wrap around and delve into their back catalogue. Perhaps there are deeper gems in there waiting to be explored.
All right. There will be people who say this song is boring. That's just a fact. Some people will say that. However, again, it doesn't matter. Salvador Sobral, there were people who called that boring, and then he killed it. It's about who loves you. And the fact is, people who are displaced, people who feel on the outside, people who are lonely, they will resonate with the sounds, the feelings, and indeed the lyrics, if they learn them, of this song. Deslocado? Deslocado displaced. The song is the warm embrace. It is the hug. It is soothing the pain. I like this. This was not on my radar, and I've seen a lot of negative comments. But you know what? That doesn't matter. What matters is that a lot of people will love this. Some may say, Portugal, what are you doing? I say, Portugal, you are doing you, hunty. This is what you do. You stay true. You may crash out in the semis, but you may also climb real high in the final. This is very much unpredictable. It's a bit of a wild card. What semi-final are they in? Portugal is competing in the first half of the first semi-final. They'll be singing alongside Sweden, Ukraine, Slovenia, Iceland, Estonia, Poland, and then Portugal. And then in the second half, you have the Netherlands, Azerbaijan, Albania, San Marino, Belgium, Cyprus, Croatia, and Norway. Now, in this semi-final, the only other downbeat songs are Slovenia, Portugal has a huge chance here. It is the only flavor of its kind. Slovenia has given us a ballad. Ukraine has progressive rock. Everything else is upbeat or danceable, isn't it? Absolutely. Portugal, you're in a good position here, hunty, because the mood is completely different. This will not open the show. In no universe would this open the show. I don't think they would put this second either, because to do so would be to give up the one big tonal change. Portugal's going to be a tonal change from anything, right? Slovenia and Portugal. Those are the kind of tonal shifts. I feel like Slovenia will be second. And I feel like Portugal will be towards the end because you have all these upbeat songs, quirky songs, and then you need to transition out of that. So I think Portugal will go towards the second half of the first half. I do not want to see Portugal second. Portugal does not deserve to be in the Deslocado. Portugal deserves to live. Okay, I am on the Wee Blogs website and I am seeing a beautiful photo by Pedro Pina RTP of their outfits. Again, I love the styling actually. Very White Lotus in the background. Our lead singer could be in pajamas or he could be in chic Iberian summer wear. I don't know. I just know it's a little mod, a little 70s, and I like it. We're gonna read some comments now from the Wee Blogs website. These are the most voted for comments. Loiseau says, I passed from shock to laughing about how ridiculous this is. Such a great addition of Festival da Canção musically, and such a horrible outcome. The concept has to change. I think that Loiseau is referring to the fact that the televote winner Hinka received 0 points from the jury, and that NAPA came second with the public with 10 points, and NAPA came fourth with the jury with 7 points, and that was enough overall. Now the group, if I'm not mistaken, are from Madeira, and so people have said, oh, they're just voting for people from Madeira. But hey, this is a good song. John says, what the hell just happened? To which Irene says, Madeira Island, the Union of Madeira jury, and Madeira public chose the winner instead of all of Portugal. One of Portugal's worst songs ever for Eurovision, I'm done. Grift says, absolutely shocked. WTF, why did the jury put Fernando and Josh so low? Shush says, that was not worth the wait. Rhett says, I don't even remember the winner. Effie Thamio says, unbelievable to say, but Portugal will be my toilet break for this year. E-Product says, Portugal, what did you do? Maldrick says, what? Portugal was running to their 5th qualification in a row and chose this? I don't know what happened. I voted for Portugal in 2017, 2018, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024, but I cannot vote for this song. Y'all, these comments are harsh. Okay, a lot of people in these comments seem to be upset that their winners from Festival da Canção did not win, and I get the passion. However, I want to find some comments about the song itself, about the quality, about the voice. Harold says, I've already forgotten it and I've only just listened to it. This is staying in the semis. Dita says, this is a mess. Structura says, no, I am in denial. Leo M says, NAPA's entry is fine, but doesn't grab me like Meadow did. These were probably the most bizarre results of the national final season. Well, look, you get the thrust of it. I am struggling to find positive comments, but I do hope that this group NAPA, you know Napa Valley in the US, we have gone down the valley, but we're gonna come back up. Because the fact is Europe is already responding to the song, and I do think that with some nice staging, some good visuals, people will understand this more. It has one of the best choruses of the year, and in its semifinal, nothing sounds like it. There are no other downbeat songs besides Slovenia. This is in its own niche. I think it's going through. Okay, I think it could go through. I hope it goes through. And then I think in the final, it would overperform people's expectations with the help of the jury. All right, well, that's what I think. What do you think? Are you surprised by Portugal's choice? How do you think this will do in the semis? Let us know here on Wee Blogs. And we'll see you later. Bye!